Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my skincare routine. I'm gonna be honest, last year I was very lazy with my skincare. Like, I basically didn't do anything pretty much apart from moisturizing before makeup and just wiping my makeup off with just makeup remover wipes. Don't get me wrong, I actually really like skincare. It's just sticking to that routine was sometimes very hard for me because yeah, there are a lot of products that you have to use every morning and night. So, but now I really want to be consistent with it again, and now I have a routine that I'm very happy with and really works for me. I know I'm saying it works for me, but please don't mind my like acne scars and little breakouts that I have, because yeah, I am currently doing a treatment for it. But yeah, I just want to show you guys my go-to skincare routine with the products I really love. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up if you like it, and of course subscribe, and let's get on with this video. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my morning skincare routine. It's currently 10 a.m. I just got back from the gym, and I want to do my skincare because I'm going to head off for work. So what I always do in the morning is I start with a cleanser. And for my morning cleanser, I use the Body Shop Vitamin E Cream Cleanser. I've been using this for years and I really love it. It's not foamy, it's like a milky, watery base, but not too milky, if you know what I mean. I already cleansed my face in the bathroom, which I'm gonna show you guys a clip of, because I didn't want to film this in the bathroom because the bathroom gets very echoey and the lighting is very bad. So I just did this in the bathroom, and yeah, I really love it, and it really gives me that soft feeling. It's with protective vitamin E and moisturizing wheat germ oil. I don't know what that is, but it has been working really well for me, and I really love it, and I really love the Body Shop skincare. Next up, we're gonna use toner, and I use this from iunik. It's like a Korean skincare brand. You'll see a lot of like Korean skincare brands here as well, because I really love Korean skincare. So I have this iunik Rose Galactomyces Essential Toner. So as you can see, I don't know if you can really see it, but actually almost running out of it, so I have to buy more. But I've been also using this for like 2 years now, and I really love it. It really neutralizes the pH in your skin, because after you cleanse, like, your pH balance is probably quite being disturbed. So to neutralize it all again, we use this toner. So I'm gonna apply that to a cotton pad. One time I had a facial treatment, and the person who was doing my skin actually recommended me to actually just apply toner with your hands, because she feels like the cotton pad will absorb a lot of it, and then you won't apply enough on your face. But yeah, I just still prefer a cotton pad anyway, because then I'm sort of quite of control with how much I use and where I apply it, compared to splashing it on my hands or splashing it on my face. Also, always bring down to the neck as well. I feel like a lot of people tend to forget that, but your neck also really needs that skincare that you put on your face. Sorry for the noises outside. I think they're doing street works in my street again, which basically happens almost all the time when I'm filming, but what can we do about it, you know? So next up we have eye cream, and you would probably think, Imani, do you actually need an eye cream because of my age? Well, I am almost 25, so I guess I just use it. No, I'm kidding. I've been using an eye cream also for 2 years already, and I really feel like my eyes really need it, because as you can see, I have a tiny bit of dark under eye circles. And yeah, I have a busy life. I work 4 days a week. I have to get up early, so I really need to take care of my eyes as well. So I use this Benton fermentation eye cream. I really love this. It really just smooths down the under eye areas, and I really love it. It just feels like a bit softer now as well, because I don't know if you can feel it, but like there it tends to be quite a bit dry sometimes under your eyes. Or is it just me? Maybe I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. So I just apply just this bit, and then just evenly distribute it on my fingertips, and then apply it under my eyes. And I actually only do it under my eyes and not like above it, because when I did that once, I don't know, my eyes got very sensitive, so they didn't get swollen or anything. It just felt a bit weird, so I stopped doing that. So I only apply it under my eyes. I don't know if you can tell, maybe definitely not, but I just feel a lot better when applying this. Like, I don't know, my under eyes just sort of feel better, I guess. And it really like moisturizes as well, and it smoothens it, which is very nice. And then next up we have this serum, and it's also from iunik. It's like together with the toner. It's the rose galactomyces synergy serum. If I butchered that, I'm very sorry. I really don't know all those plant names and stuff, so please don't come for me. And I really love this because it's a very hydrating serum. And yeah, my face need the hydrations. I kind of have like a combination skin. I wouldn't say my skin is very dry, but I wouldn't say it's very oily either. It's just a combination because my T-zone tends to get very oily, especially my nose. I applied like 3 drops of this. I know it's quite a lot. I used to do 2, but I feel like I need 3, so yeah. And I also like patted onto the skin because we need to let it absorb very well before I move on to my facial oil. So I've been using a facial oil like quite recently, and you would think that with me having a quite oily T-zone and oily skin, it would like make my oily skin even worse because it's a facial oil, but it's actually definitely the opposite, because I really feel like this oil really works for me, especially when I apply it under my moisturizer, because it really smoothens and softens my skin quite a lot, and I really love it. I actually use a different facial oil in the night, but I'll show you guys later. But I'm using this one from pyunkang, like also a Korean brand, and I really love it. And it's not too heavy for during the day, because the one facial oil I use at the night is quite a bit heavier, so I tend to use this in the day. I apply like 2 drops, or maybe 2 drops is already a bit too much, but I apply like 2 drops distributed evenly through my hands, and then just apply it like this. Feels very nice, and like I said, not too heavy. And I don't know if you can tell, but my face already looks a bit glowy because of the products and especially the oil, and I really love it. But we're not finished yet. I'm gonna let it absorb for a bit of 5 minutes before I apply my moisturizer, because obviously my moisturizer is water based, and oil and water definitely do not go together. So I really feel like my moisturizer doesn't really apply well on top of my oil, which I just applied. So I'm gonna wait for at least 5 minutes to let the oil completely absorb. Well, not completely, but like most of it absorb before I apply my moisturizer. Okay, it has been 5 minutes now. I'm gonna apply my moisturizer, and my go-to moisturizer for like years has been the Body Shop Vitamin E moisturizer. I really love it. It's very hydrating, but I have to say on some days it absorbs really quick, and it still feels dry. So but it's always, especially when I use it alone. So I really recommend it to use this under a base of some good skincare products, because then it doesn't really absorb that quick. So I'm gonna use this now. It also feels very cooling as well, which I like. And since we let that facial oil absorb, it really applies well. And lastly, it's something I think a lot of people tend to forget, and that is SPF. And you would probably think we're in winter, we don't need SPF, but actually, especially during the winter, you need SPF because the sun is lower compared to the summer. I use this SPF from Yadah. It's the Oh My Sun Protection Tone Up Base, and it's SPF 50+, and it has like 4 pluses PA. I actually forgot what PA means, to be honest, but alright. And since I'm outside a lot because of my work, I definitely need that SPF, so I'm gonna apply that now. And what I love about it, it's not too white, because I really feel like some sunblocks and sunscreens definitely leave like this very white, like, you know, on your face. Like it looks so that basically that you can tell that you put on sunscreen. But this one, just when you apply it, it just blends very well with the rest of your skin, so you wouldn't even see that someone applied sunscreen. I'm gonna apply a tiny bit more. Oh yeah, before I forget, like I always apply a bit of NARS lip balm on my lips. I just like having a bit of color after I do my skincare, because I'm not gonna put on makeup today, because one, I don't really have an occasion to, because I always go to work without makeup. Well, most of the times I actually go to work without makeup. So and now since I have to work, I'm not gonna put on makeup, and like I said, I don't really have any occasion, so I just put this on my lips to feel a bit more like put together. And also it's a very nice lip balm, and I also wear it before I do my makeup, and then I take it off as I do my lipstick. So yeah, that was it for my morning skincare. As you can see, like, my face is really like glowy, but I do feel like the sunblock mattified my skin a little bit, but not too much. And as you can see, you can definitely like tell it's not too white. Yeah, it's very glowy, and it really looks like I'm alive. my face looks like it has a bit more life into it. So yeah, that was it for my morning skincare routine, and I'll see you guys later when I do my evening skincare routine. So it's the evening now. I'm gonna do my evening skincare routine. I've already cleansed my face because, like I said this morning, the bathroom is so echoey and the lighting is so bad. So I already filmed how I cleanse, but I'm just gonna explain to you how I cleanse. Since I didn't have any makeup on today, I just went to cleanser right away. When I do wear makeup, I always remove it with makeup wipes first, and I use these ones from Garnier Skin Active. They're very great, and they just don't irritate my skin, they don't hurt my eyes, because some wipes I used to use, I don't know if they just had too much perfume in it, or they just really irritated my skin, especially my eyes, because I also remove my eye makeup with this. I don't use eye makeup remover, but since I didn't wear any makeup today, I skipped on these. So I went to cleanser. So for my evening cleanser, I always double cleanse, and it's something that I've been swearing by for years, because I really noticed how much my skin has improved because of the double cleansing. Because especially if you had a full face of makeup on, you really need to remove all that makeup thoroughly. So the two cleansers I always use in the evening are these ones. They are both Korean skincare brands. My oil cleanser is from Hanskin. It's the pore cleansing oil, and it's very great. I love this oil. What I love, it's not too oily, and it really like melts down and breaks down all the makeup that was still left on my face after I wiped it off with makeup wipes, because we all know makeup wipes are just not enough to remove your makeup. You definitely need cleansers after it. I used to be someone who always took off her makeup with just wipes and that was it, and my skin definitely didn't like it. So yeah, an oil cleanser is great because it really breaks down all the makeup and everything, and it just removes it perfectly. Before I apply my oil cleanser, I already wet my hands with lukewarm water, and I put a few pumps of the oil cleanser on my hand, and I just evenly distribute it across my face, and then I remove it with a cloth with lukewarm water. So that is for my oil cleanser. And for my second cleanse, I use a foam based one. This is from Skinmiso. This is the rice foam cleansing, and I love it so much. Like, I really wanted to try this out because I was so intrigued about rice foam. So I was like, let me just try it, and I really love it. It removes excessive sebum. Did I say it correct? Sebum? Waste, sunscreen, makeup, and dead skin cells. So it basically gets rid of everything you have to get rid of, and I really love it. And when I apply it, it really looks funny because it looks like I'm wearing a white mask. It also feels very great on my skin. I just apply it, and I actually massage it with this face brush. I don't have an electric face brush, so I just use this one. This is just from Douglas, so you can basically use any face brush, and I just basically just massage it in everywhere just to get rid of all the like filthy, dirty things on my face, because those are things that you cannot just see very well with the naked eye, but those are even like maybe it can maybe like bacteria or things from outside or anything that you just don't know is on your face. So that's why cleansing is very important. So I just massage it in, and then I also remove it again with lukewarm water and a washcloth. So that was it for my cleansing actually, and now I'm actually gonna move on to face mask. So once a week I like to do a face mask, and it can either be a clay mask or a sheet mask, and sometimes a peel off mask as well. So I have a few, like this one, it's a charcoal sheet mask. I have these clay ones I use from different brands, Korean skincare brands, but also just other brands. And the mask that I've been loving at the moment is this one from the Body Shop. It's the Himalayan Charcoal Purifying Glow Mask. It's already in the title. It really gives me a great glow after I've applied it and washed it off. And it smells amazing as well. It smells like vacation or holiday. I don't know. It just takes me back to those vacations to Spain or the islands I went to. Like, I don't know. It just takes me back like that. And I really love it so much, so I'm actually gonna apply this right now. And I just use like a random old foundation brush to apply this. It definitely just feels as if you're on holiday, like when you go to the beach or something. It feels so great. It does tingle a little though especially after I've cleansed, but it's the charcoal. I look so weird right now. Okay, so I have my mask on. I'm gonna let it sit for 10 minutes and then I wash it off. And then I come back to finish the rest of my skincare. Okay, I just washed off the mask. And as you can see, my face got really, really glowy. And it also sort of feels like it smoothens my face a little bit, not too much. So yeah, I really, really love it. And my face feels a lot softer because of it as well. So that's why I love it so, so much. And since we did quite a lot on my face with the double cleansing and now with the face mask, we have to balance the pH in our face again. So I'm going to use my toner, the same one I used this morning, just to neutralize my pH balance in my skin again. And I'm also gonna go back with my eye cream, the same one I used this morning. As you've seen in the morning, I used a serum after this step, but in the evening I actually like to use an essence. And you're probably gonna think, what the heck is an essence? And it is something that's like a staple in Korean skincare. And I love to use this one from Benton. It's the fermentation essence, the same like brand and line I believe as the eye cream. And I love this so much. And what an essence basically is, it's sort of a hydration boost for your skin. It's actually something between a toner and a serum. And I really need that hydration boost because, like I said earlier, I suffer from dry skin sometimes, and especially during the winter. I like to use an essence because also an essence, it does something with the cells in your face as well, like a sort of regeneration, I believe. Like I looked it up a long time ago, so I sort of forgot what it exactly does. So if you really want to know what an essence does, then I should definitely Google it. But it's basically like, it really does something with the cells, and also like, it's also very great if you suffer from wrinkles, under eye circles and anything like that, because of the hydration boost it gives. It sort of like smoothens and brightens your skin. So I'm gonna use that now. It has a very watery consistency. It's almost as if you're applying water on your face. And I also pat it in because I'm gonna use a facial oil after this. And also so it absorbs very well. I must say, this essence absorbs quite quickly, but it doesn't make my skin feel dry, so that's great. Obviously because we use other products underneath it. So, and then lastly, I like to use a facial oil. Like I said this morning, I love my facial oil and it really helps with my combination skin. So I use this one from the Body Shop. It's the Oils of Life Intensely Revitalizing Facial Oil. It's the different one that I used this morning because this one is quite like, not heavy, but like let's just say the facial oil I used this morning is a bit lighter compared to this one, and that's why I really love to apply this in the evening. Also, it has such a very nice scent, and yeah, but it is quite oily, but not way too oily and too heavy, which I really, really like. So yeah, I'm gonna apply this oil now. It feels very nice. And as you can see, it gives me that gorgeous glow because of the oil, obviously. So that was basically it for my evening skincare routine, but there are some things that I like to use as well that I want to show you guys. So first I have this lash serum. Oh my god. So first I have this lash serum, and I bought it at the local drugstore. It's called Kruidvat. So I heard very, very good stories about it. So I use it every night on my lashes, just to make my lashes a bit more thicker and have more volume, because my lashes are quite long anyway, but they're just not as thick and voluminous as they used to be years ago. I wear false lashes a lot with my makeup, so, and applying mascara, so obviously it's gonna like sort of damage my lashes. So I'm gonna apply also a little bit of that now. I started using this like a week ago, so I cannot really say what the results are or if it works for me. Like, I used other lash serums in the past and they were really, really good, especially the Biovine one, but I've heard very, very good stories about it. So yes, that's that. And then lastly, obviously I'm suffering from breakouts, and I like to use this AC Cure Cover Patch Blemish Care. It's from Jumiso. It's a Korean skincare brand, and those are basically just patches you just apply on your breakouts when you need it. I don't use them quite a lot, but if I have like a very big one, for example, then I like to use that patch. So I have this and I really, really like it. So yeah, that was it for my skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time in a new video. Bye bye.